Hey, yeah, what's poppin', gang?
Loving my crew.
All right, man, we back with another video. I appreciate you guys for pulling up as always. Thank y'all so much for clicking on the video, and thank y'all for rocking with me as y'all do all the time, man. I appreciate it so much. Holidays are among us, man. I gotta know what y'all doing. If y'all got family, you know what I'm saying, pulling up, or if y'all going out of town, y'all visiting people or whatever, I want to hear about that kind of stuff, man. Drop it in the community section if you guys don't mind. Let me know what you guys are doing. All right, man. I don't know if you've been, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if you had to have been under a rock. If you haven't heard about this F the streets movement that's been coming from the side of, you know, Thug, 21, and a lot of other people just, you know what I'm saying, kind of denouncing the streets. Now, in theory, that should be good, right? That should be okay. That's not the point. And I see some kind of mixed talk about it, like, oh, when people actually finally figure out the streets ain't for them or the streets ain't it, you know what I'm saying, they try to denounce it or you know what I'm saying, put a stop to it. Now they can't do it. And I don't think that's what it is, bro. That's not what it is. I think, who was it? Was it Jason Martin? I forgot what he said. I actually reposted it on Twitter, but it was like, y'all have kind of spewed this message for so long and gotten so many kids involved and interested. Even if you haven't gotten them involved, you've piqued their interest and gotten them into the street life in a sense. But now, since you're not profiting off of it anymore, now it's F the streets. So that's my personal take on it, where I think that's just super corny to not do it. It's like court mandated community service type shit. Like, you wasn't gonna be outside helping just because you wanted to be outside helping. So listen, we got a video from Chigs. We got a couple of things to get into in this video, so please make sure y'all stick around. Interact with the video in any way. That's what I've been saying. Like, cause I hate the if it's liking, if it's subbing, if it's becoming a member, whatever it is, interact with the video in any kind of way. Share the video. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and tap into this Chigs video. Pooh Shiesty, Young Thug, 21 Savage, G Herbo, and YFN Lucci condemn the streets with the strong message. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. I need to see what they're saying.
Chigs. Get ready. You know what to do, Chigs.
Salute to Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh man, the streets are officially over, you guys. It's time to pack it up, everybody. It's time to go get your CDLs. Now, a couple days ago, after 21 Savage reached out to a bunch of rappers from ATL to squash their beef, seems like pretty much everybody's on board. Just last night, Future and 21 Savage got on FaceTime to squash their issues. And just last night, you guys, Quavo and Offset also got on FaceTime to squash their beef again for the third time, I believe. And now it seems like everyone is officially getting on board with his campaign. A couple days ago, 21 Savage tweeted at Gunna and Thugger saying, yo, y'all fix that shit. Y'all love each other. You knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time, and we swept it under the rug for you. You know he wasn't trying to leave you to hang. Fuck the streets. We ain't get shit but trauma from that shit. Well, looks like a lot of rappers are now joining in on the Fuck the Streets campaign with 21 Savage. Today, Young Thug started the campaign. He said fuck the streets at 21 Savage. And then CEO Big 30 also tagged 21 Savage and he said fuck the streets. I want billions. Then we had G Herbo, Pooh Shiesty, YFN Lucci,
The thing is, man, I'm telling you, man, like, this wouldn't be seen as a negative if it didn't come about the way that it did. Like, if this was a movement before the album sales was trash, or before it became beneficial for you to say F the streets, I don't think anybody would be batting an eye. And maybe they still would, because there's thousands of albums, probably millions, bro. Millions of hours of music that scream everything opposite of F the streets. It's the streets is what made me. The streets is who I am. I'm a street nigga. I'm this, I'm that. I've put in this kind of work, put in that kind of work. Feel me? Like, so it's kind of crazy to me.
Big Smooth, and also Duty Low. Even Rollo also came out and said fuck the streets as well.
How the hell can another get mad at another for saying F the streets?
How can hold on, let me hear what he said again.
Rollo also came out and said fuck the streets as well.
How the hell can another get mad at another for saying F the streets?
How can a man get mad at another man for him saying F the streets? It's because one of the timing of it all, and two, the path of destruction you've left. Now you say F the streets. I'm out. You've left the path of destruction. You've done a lot of harm and damage based on the energy that you put out. We don't even talk about physically what you've done, right? We don't even have to talk about physically. The energy that you put on wax and put out about getting how many people have been unalived or claimed to have been hit, or the work you put in the streets. How much drugs have you sold to your people? All of that. Now F the streets. That's why.
Half of y'all ain't even succeeded in the streets.
What does succeeding in the streets have to do with saying? So because I haven't succeeded in the streets, I can't look at your body of work and say, what the hell are you talking about? What?
I ain't gonna say half, but most ain't even succeeded in the streets. Ain't stepped on that, ain't put nothing down.
But that's the point. We haven't stepped on nothing. We haven't put nothing. So we saying, what the are you talking about? F the streets. Now I see what he's saying is like, people are not. If you say F the streets, you're not disrespecting the streets. You saying F that lifestyle. But you can't then just say F that lifestyle. You can say it, but you look weird saying it after the path of destruction you've left.
Saying, listen, dog. I know for a fact, me myself, I ran up 10 million out these streets. Facts, not opinions. So if I want to say F the streets, I can say F the streets. And I have benefited from the streets on the highest level.
That's the point.
1 house, 2 house, 3 apartments, plaza. After I lost 18 million. So can't no tell me what I can say.
No, you can say it, fam. You can say it. You can say it. You just look crazy building these 2 houses, a plaza, an apartment off of killing the streets. Off of whatever you done to run up 10 million. Whatever you done has probably not benefited the streets. Now, you could have definitely done some charity work and things like that to put some band-aids on some of the stuff, but you probably did a lot of harm to the streets. And then now you're going to profit off of it with your apartment buildings and all that stuff too. So it's like, you still kind of, you know what I'm saying, ciphering. But I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about that.
And I'm 100%
Ciphering.
with the Fuck the Streets movement. This is from Rollo Terrell Davis, and I sponsor that.
So with other streets rappers coming together to officially condemn the streets, this of course brought a lot of controversy online. A lot of people said, hey, wait a minute, don't you guys think you're being just a little bit tone deaf right now? How can you guys continue to promote the streets and killing in your music, but now you want to say fuck the streets?
Yep.
For all we know, you guys could have just gotten into a shootout last week. Maybe it's the cold weather right now. Everybody's inside the house with their families. Christmas is right around the corner next week. So of course, everybody's going to be on board with this Fuck the Streets campaign. Now, some people also think that this is a plan for them to get Gunna to start making music with them again. Because right now, everybody's...
Personally, I feel like he gone, bro. Like he not, he on, hey, ain't no, all the shit y'all said about me, bro. Everything that how would he look if he went back? Do y'all think he gonna go back and start doing music? I think if he did, he would look crazy for doing that.
Them near flopping. Nobody's music is hitting like it used to with Gunna. All the street rappers are now looking for an excuse to work with Gunna again, and nobody wants to be looked at as a hypocrite, especially after calling
Gunna
him a
the key
rat.
to y'all
If
success?
you watching this video, you about to hear some fucking facts. And people don't like the truth because it hurts them.
Huh?
I was gonna do this video on TikTok, you know, where you put the picture in the background and you start talking. But these facts right here need 100-inch. You see this bitch ass sticker right here? Yo, listen, they gonna skip this.
Who we pointing at?
The facts hurts people's feelings. I just need y'all to know that. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Now hear this out. This bitch ass nigga says, yo, hold on, let's start with this. Gunna, Young Thug, y'all fix that shit. Y'all love each other.
Okay, so he's talking about. Wait. He's talking about 21.
Gunna, Young Thug, y'all fix that shit. Y'all love each other. New Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time. When he told the first time. And we swept it. We, not them. We, as the whole Atlanta. We swept it under the rug for you. You know.
He mad because he like, bro, y'all know the hell y'all put me through for ratting. Y'all know the hell y'all put me through. Nobody want to work with me. Nobody want to do nothing. But now since it's y'all, y'all side, y'all friend, y'all swept it under the rug for him?
He wasn't trying to leave you to hang, nigga. Fuck the streets. Now it's fuck the streets when it's convenient for you. The album sales is not selling. The Drake stimulus pack is not selling. Now y'all talking about, yo, fuck the streets. I've been talking about this 5 years ago. Y'all bend and break the rules when it's convenient for y'all. When he told the first time, so you know, homie, a rat. But it's convenient for me, yo. My best friend could rap. You from Atlanta? He could rap, but y'all niggas can't. Yo, no, it's different, bro. It's different. I've been saying this for 5 years.
Oh, bro, he hot, bro. He's so mad. I get it, but he's still a clown.
When he told the first time, we swept it under the rug. Where the morals? Ain't you a street nigga? Where your principle? Where your honor? You know whom you rap, but you swept it under the rug? It get worse. QCP, I told you to your face, you did wrong at the party, but I never backed you on the internet. Why? Because it would have made the city look bad. Because you was putting all the young niggas on. And that would have fucked up the money. So you ready to eat from a rat? What happened to all good money? All money not good money. Y'all was just bashing Kodak.
Now, I'm not sure if this is all a coincidence or not.
That's a dose of reality, right? That's a dose of reality. Yeah, bro, y'all moving foul.
But I do have to let you guys know. A couple of days ago, 21 Savage's album, What Happened to the Streets, was projected to sell 53K first week. Well, after a couple viral tweets about the streets, 21 Savage is now projected to debut at number 2 on the Billboard 200 with 90K units sold. Damn near doubling in sales, you guys. That's pretty amazing to me. Now, me personally, I think this is all a marketing strategy for the Deluxe album. Anytime I see rappers all simultaneously tweeting the same thing, it tells me that it's marketed and promo. Y'all remember a couple years ago when Thugger was locked up and everybody started tweeting business is business? Then we eventually get to find out that that was actually the name of his upcoming album. I feel like this is the same exact thing happening right now. All these street rappers are not magically going to stop making street music and start making R&B or country music. To me, this feels like a rollout for something bigger. And I'll be honest with you guys, as far as Gunna, it seems like Gunna wants no part of reuniting with anybody from ATL besides the only 2 people that never switched up on him, and that's Offset and Thugger's dad. Don't ask me why Gunna still kicks it with Thugger's dad, but yet he ignores the fuck out of Thugger. After supporting Gunna early on when he came out of prison and everybody was wondering, yo, does Thugger still rock with him? Thugger's dad showed up recently at one of Gunna's shows. Either way it goes, you guys, I'm actually glad this is the message these rappers are putting out. If this is what it takes to stop shooting and killing each other, I'm on board with it. I'm just hoping.
But that's the thing. Like, when the positivity don't sell, then are you gonna flip and just go back to shoot them up, bang, bang? Like, what? When it don't work out, then what? Because if they not buying this, trust me, they not buying motivational music from Thug and 21 and none of it. They're not doing none of that. None of that.
And
no
these guys
motivational
actually
music from
mean
y'all.
it, and it's not some kind of marketing ploy for music. You guys get in the comments below. What do
The
you
marketing piece I could see, and I could see that maybe they say, all right, man, like, nah, I can't see that either. I can't see nothing being genuine about F the Streets other than, yeah, I can't see I can't see nothing genuine about it. All right, man. So there's a follow-up to this. We are going to get to 21's album. This is a follow-up. Gilly and Boosie disagree on 21 F the Streets. I gotta see what they saying.
Get ready.
But we gonna talk about his album numbers.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh man, we are seeing an intellectual warfare like we've never seen before in hip-hop, you guys. This might be the first time in hip-hop that we now have street guys going against street guys. The streets have not been this confused since 21 Savage got arrested by ICE a couple years ago. Now, a couple days ago, a bunch of mainstream artists came out to say F the Streets. This all started with 21 Savage, Young Thug supported it, Pooh Shiesty as well, G Herbo, YFN Lucci, and so many other rappers. Well, 2 days later, it seems that this F the Streets movement is really triggering some people. Yesterday, Boosie said, yo, if the rappers are gonna say fuck the streets, y'all need to stop rapping about them. Stop double dipping. Rap about fruits, college courses, and stand out the streets. If you're from the streets shaped you to the man you are today. Your mindset, your hustle, your intuition comes from the streets. Your support came from the streets. Yes, I want every kid to make it out the streets. That's what we all want. But I'm never saying fuck the streets. They're responsible for our success. Don't forget, every successful independent record label started from where? The streets. All your music came from the streets. Your baby mama, you met her in the streets. So if it's fuck the streets, don't rap about them. Simple as that. Show the world and fans how good of an artist y'all is and take the streets all the way out your rap vocabulary. I want to hear it.
That's what I just said, bro. What we gonna rap about? What are you going to rap about? If it's F the Streets, and this is the part that people aren't thinking about. Now that this is out on the internet, and you start rapping about the streets, niggas is finna really be in your comments and on your videos like, what are you talking about? Bro, stop talking about the streets. They damning themselves and digging deeper holes. The party is literally dying, bro. Digging deeper holes and they don't even have to. The F the Streets, bro, if that they at least they could still rap about whatever they was rapping. Now they can't even rap about that.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, Boosie was actually making sense. It seems like these rappers are
100%.
trying to profit from the streets when it's convenient. Then when it's not, it's F the Streets. And shout out to my guy Ice from the JBP. Let's take it a step further. Hey, if all you rappers are really about this F the Streets movement, then you gotta call your record label and tell them to take down all your street music. Yes, those checks that you guys get every quarter from your street music, that's gotta go as well.
Stop it. You know they ain't doing that. But that's the perfect bluff to call. I'm going to call your bluff. F the Streets? Okay, take down. That's literally every single song you've ever created has street element to it. You never made nothing conscious that was like, you never told us a story about yourself that wasn't street related. Nothing. Come on, bro.
If you guys want to really push this F the Streets movement, you got to take it all the way there. Now today, Boosie actually hopped on video and explained exactly what he means. Here's what he said.
He didn't have to.
Hey, all these people saying fuck the streets and all this, I'm not with it. Because I am, you know, I'm a big part of the streets. You know, that's what my love is. That's what my genuine love is. They love me so much. You know, and I'm always speak up for the streets, bro. We talking about how it traumatized it. Yeah, it fucked us up, but it made us success stories. Everybody who was traumatized by the streets, it made you a success story to lead them streets. Streets made everything. Hip-hop, NFL, NBA. All these are people who come from the, most 60% are from the NBA are from the streets. All athletes are from the streets. They had to play ball to leave the streets. So the streets got success stories. This shit ain't all trauma. Trauma turned into success. Let's keep it real, bro. Like, man, I ain't gonna nah, man. We ain't finna be on no fuck the street shit, especially if you done made it off the streets. Come on, man.
Bro, this.
Like, take the streets out of all our music. Take street shit out, all our music. Who are we now?
Right.
Who are you now without that street message that you preach to everybody? Who are you now?
Both speaking
Yeah,
facts.
man. So that ain't cool, right? I'm not with the fuck the street shit. I feel like
And it's not to for people on the outside, right? Who not in the streets, who didn't grow up in it. It's not to try to like glorify. It's not saying, bro, you need to keep glorifying that. That's not what it's about. It's like, dog, you sound like a hypocrite. That's it. Just calling you a hypocrite. You sound like a hypocrite. How do you make your whole life off the streets and then say, fuck the street? How does that work? How does that work? That's crazy.
Using that as a gateway for when y'all get in trouble. If everybody saying fuck the street, by the time y'all get in trouble, now y'all have a gateway. I'm telling, fuck the streets.
Oh my God. Hold up, my mic then flipped upside down. Bro said, look, now y'all got a gateway. That's what you trying to say. That's what y'all trying to do, is get yourself a way out. Because I don't care about the streets no more. So y'all get in trouble. I'm telling. Ooh, I ain't even think about that. I ain't think about that at all.
I ain't going for it. I'm standing up, man.
Now, Rollo did respond back to Boosie, and here's what he said.
Boy, I'm gonna need you to send this to them, because maybe I'm confused. I thought that we hustled in the streets just so we can get out the streets. I thought that we hustled in the streets
Hustle.
just so we can get out the streets. Ain't nowhere in the hell we getting out of jail just to go back to jail.
That's the cycle. But that's literally this. I mean, it's not that it's right. Like, I see what he's saying. I know what he's saying. He say, bro, we hustled in the streets to get out the streets, right? But if it's predatory. It's like you just used it. You just used it. That's all it was. It's like, I used it and then now I don't care about it no more. It's like you treating the streets like a hoe. Like I used you up and I don't want you no more. And everybody who supported me that's there is looking at you like, bro, we supported you. Now you saying F well, like we still here. But that's one of the points I made a long time ago where I said when dudes start getting to a level of success where they don't relate no more, that they getting there. They there now at this point. We don't even relate to y'all no more, bro. We ain't look, F that. We are about to start talking about luxury cars. And well, not start talking about, but that's all they do. Luxury cars, luxury living, vacations to places you will never go because you from the streets. And that's crazy.
We getting out of jail just to go back to jail. That's the dumbest shit in the world.
Nah, I hear you.
I don't give a damn how much you love the streets, crazy man. It is not a human being. That shit will never love you back, fool.
I hear
How the
you.
hell a sidewalk gonna say something about a real certified street? I done been talked about by many. They done said everything they want to say. But I ain't been beat by none. So go ahead and say all that other sucker shit that you want to say about me. Tell your friends, I don't care. But we know, just because you done rolled in the Dodge and you got a pretty gun and all that shit don't mean you're a certified street.
Gilly also came out and spoke on the whole F the Streets movement, and here's what he said.
Everybody in my DM, Gilly, how you feel about the rappers saying fuck the streets? And I mean, saying fuck the streets is a mentality. You feel what I'm saying? That's in the streets, that's trying to get some money, that's doing what they doing. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't saying fuck the streets. And you can't be mad at because everybody alarm clock don't come on at the same time. Everybody's shit don't go off at the same time.
I really don't think. I think people are taking a couple different meanings to F the streets. Like, that's what I think. I think when they say F the streets, what they're trying to say is that's not the life we want to promote anymore. But what's being heard is F me, where you came from, what gave you success. So I think there's just differences in what people are hearing. And even the way we talk about it, because what he just said made perfect sense too. He just said, like, everybody alarm clock don't click at the same time. But then at that point, if it's F the streets, then you no longer need to be promoting any sort of street negativity at all, period. Just stop talking about it.
But you can't be mad at some rappers who made it out the streets that's singing fuck the streets. Let's be real, them niggas is rich. Like, if you still trying to be in the streets and you rich,
But they are.
then you dumb as a bitch.
But they are. And they are. And they're not good. Do you think they're going to stop?
You fucking AGOH acting goofy the fuck out here, man. So let's be for real. Saying fuck the streets is about a mentality, bro. It's about, damn, I made it out the streets. Damn, I gave 20-something years of my life to the streets, 30 years of my life, 15 years of my life. Now I made it out the streets. I can finally live comfortable and not have to worry about no dumb shit. Ain't got to.
They been there though. 21, Future. Who else is on this list? Nigga, Pooh Shiesty just got out of jail. Like, but some of these dudes have been made it, and they still been in the streets. And then all collectively at the same time, they all say it because the albums ain't selling no more. That's something that they're not also associating with that, is that the sales is different.
Look over my shoulder, ain't gotta worry about a nigga
I get that.
pushing my motherfucking banana, putting out my
1000%.
motherfucking head, man.
1000%.
So it's a mentality, man.
I get it.
It's all about if your alarm clock came on fast enough or not.
Now, I told you guys a couple days ago, people feel like some of these rappers are only saying fuck the streets just so they can start working with Gunna, start doing music with him without any backlash. Meanwhile, you guys, Gunna is just carrying on. He has not said a word about the
Not
F the
a
Streets
damn word.
movement. Again, I do love this message of F the Streets, but I also hope even more that these guys are actually being sincere about
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if I get it, and if you sincerely saying, like, yo, I'm not with that no more. Okay, then show me in the next projects and the next things that you do. Don't say this now and then the next album is bodies. Come on.
message. You guys get in the comments
Yeah.
below. Do you guys actually think
I mean, honestly, I want to hear from y'all too. I want to hear what y'all think about that. I want to hear what y'all think about the whole F the Streets movement. If y'all think it's any sort of genuine nature behind it. If it's a genuine nature behind it, that's what I understand. What I don't like is that it didn't happen until you were met with an obstacle. Now it's, okay, y'all ain't supporting me like y'all used to. F that. I'm moving on. I'm doing something else. So let me know how y'all feel about that. But moving on to 21 Savage's album, Cousin Moni actually pulled this up. Actually, she gave us a brief kind of understanding of what's happening here. So the official numbers are in. And 21 Savage, What Happened to the Streets, officially debuts at number 3 on Billboard with 73,000 units. So when we saw it, I think it was it at like 30? When we initially looked, I think, what a project, no, it was 50. Okay, so the projections went from 53K to then 90 to then 110. Just look at that. The projections more than doubled by the time we finished talking about it. To finally 73,000 after 37,000 pure album sales were filtered by Billboard. Filtered? What do you mean by filtered? What do you mean 37,000 filtered? Around 37,000 US pure album sales were filtered from 21 Savage's What Happened to the Streets first week. Now, if y'all remember the call with Thug, where he said Gunna didn't really do, the numbers that he was doing, basically he put in a call to get them bots working. Now, I think this is a big problem with music where it is now. With the addition of bots, you truly can't believe anything. Like, you truly can't believe anything. Like, you don't know when an artist is truly popping and the album is incredible. Now, the thing about it is, the organic nature of some of the talk that you hear lets me know where some of these albums are. Like, when I heard about, I can't even say, like, There's been so many albums, but what I see matches with what I hear, right? Like with this album, I didn't see a lot of positivity around it, but then I see a huge jump in numbers. So you guys can kind of, maybe think about that yourself and see when you hear what the album is supposed to do or see what the album has done. And then you think about, damn, I didn't really hear, like, what is the single? Like, what is the one song that is like, yo, that's the one? Maybe it's the Drake joint. It could be the Drake joint. It could be. But like I said, where things are now, I think it's kind of hard to really get behind really trusting anything because bots are crazy. Certified Boogeyman. Filtered, huh? Damn, bloke. How many faking they streams? A lot. Getting they plays from machines. I can see behind the smoke and mirrors, niggas ain't really big as they seem. That's a J. Cole line, if y'all don't know that. It's funny how Billboard won't count streams equally if they are not paid subscribers, but they count those botted streams. I guess they are paying accounts. I read that some bot farms actually buy family plans. Filtered, what happened to the streets? The bots they filtering out the bots. Some of them are making it through. Huh? 37K filtered, that's just cardio for the algorithm. Does this mean he bought the sales? There's a lot happening here, man. They tried to rig the game, but they can't fake influence. So I'm telling y'all, man, y'all can see it currently. Man. There's a lot going on. I feel like there's a lot of misdirection. There's a lot of confusion happening. These album sales with everything that's going on at Billboard. We've been talking about it pretty consistently. Billboard, YouTube, Spotify. We have to get into Spotify too. So make sure y'all stick around for that. But hit that like button. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments. Interact with the video in any way. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. We really are working towards 50,000 subscribers. But be the one to get us to 48,000. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.